Learning a new language can be pretty difficult, and it's a bit intimidating when you start speaking to native speakers. And I know that there's this worry that you're going to say something wrong. Well, wait until you watch today's video. Hello, my loves, Kelly here, and welcome to another funny slice of my world. So many of you know, if you're brand new to me, then you're probably going to be like, why is she talking about foreign languages? I live in Merida, Mexico, and clearly living in Mexico, the language is Spanish. So I am learning how to speak Spanish a little bit better than what I've been doing, which has been really, really bad. Muy, muy malo. Really, very, very bad. So one of the things that I did when I first decided I was going to learn Spanish back in 2014, 2014, I went to Chile.
So let me tell you guys what I have learned since I've been in Chile. This is day number 2, dos días. I have learned how to order the hell out of some coffee. Woot woot, got that down. I know how to say donde está, certain things, and I now know that allí and ayer are two different things. One is here and one is yesterday. So I also know how to say hola. And I also have learned that here they don't say adios, they say ciao. Everyone is met with a kiss, which I really dig that. I like that. The people are amazingly patient because I have gotten this particular phrase down pat. Se habla español un poquito. So I'm good at that, and then they slow down and then they speak completely in Spanish and I have no idea what they're saying. So I have had 2 conversations today with really patient people because I'm kind of lost looking for la escuela, the school that I'll be attending to learn more about Spanish on Monday. So you guys wanted to know what was happening in Chile. Kelly's dumb as hell in Chile. That's what's happening in Chile. So I will probably be posting videos quite frequently because I don't have anybody else to talk to when I'm out here because I don't know what the hell anybody's saying, and I'm sure they don't know what the hell I'm saying either. So that is my update for now. I won't even say that's for today because you guys will probably hear from me a lot. You all said you wanted to hear about this trip. Here it is in all its glory. Kelly's a dumbass. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you're having an awesome day. Ciao.
And I did this because I was like, well, they speak very little English, and if I'm going to learn it, then we're going to learn it by fire. And that was kind of, what I did. So a lot of what I speak today here in Mexico is from remembering from way back then, after being in many countries that did not speak Spanish, so I'm kind of going from there. But the fact that I lived in Florida where there is a huge Spanish-speaking population of Cubans and Venezuelans and Mexicans, you would think that I would be fluent by now, but I'm not, because even though I lived in Florida and had many Spanish-speaking friends, talking to a native really can be intimidating because you're like, what if I say something wrong? What if I insult somebody? What if I don't say it right? What if, you got all these what ifs, right? So I'm going to liberate you. One, you're never going to learn it unless you practice it. And that means sometimes you're going to screw up. But let's be honest with ourselves. Sometimes we screw up the English language. I mean, pull up Facebook and look at how people are spelling there, and there, or two, and two, or where and where. Like, we screw that up too. So not that you could hear that in speaking, but, give yourself a break. So I'm going to share with you guys 3 words that I've been around here thinking that I was saying some things and was really screwing it up. And fortunately, in a few cases, I got corrected, but it was a little too late on some stuff. But let me just jump right into it. I share it with you guys, and I'll put a a card up here about the squatters that were in my home, okay? And I had these sewer flies, and the lady that comes and takes care of my house, my housekeeper, came in and she does not speak any English, okay? So I had made this concoction and I was spraying these bugs and they literally were dissolving on the walls. They were dying and dissolving on the walls. So I had all these dead bugs that I was creeped out by on the walls. So when she came, I was trying to tell her, you know, I want you to clean the walls today because I've got all of these dead bugs. So what I said to her was, mucha muerte bogas, mucha bogas. And she's like, bogas? And so I take her in the bathroom and I show her. Y'all, first of all, bogus is bogus. In the whole Spanish language, from what I've been told, there is no word at all bogus, okay? But I decided that that's how you say bugs in Spanish. And here I was telling her to clean the bogus off the wall, right? And it's bichos. Bugs are bichos. And the way I now remember that is they bitches. They ain't got no business up in my house, so them bichos need to get up out of here, okay? So that was clearly not the right word. But I tried and I learned, right? So, and it was funny because I was making up some stuff, y'all. Just making it up. Okay, so the next word that I was around here thinking I was doing some things, right? So obviously many of you know, if you're familiar at all with the Spanish language, a lot of their words sound like English words, except, you know, instead of saying exactly, I would say exactamente, or instead of saying interesting, I would say interesante. You know, so you still have a little bit of the root word, if you will, that is ours. So I was running around here talking to folk, thinking I was doing some things, and I would say something about being comfortable. So I would say, es confortable. Y'all, don't judge me, because if you know Spanish, you laughing at me like crazy, okay? Because it ain't no word at all like that that means comfortable in the Spanish language. In Spanish, the word for comfortable is comodo. And now the way I remember that is commode, because that's where a lot of us sit on our cell phones till our legs go dead and remind us that we should probably get off the toilet. And then you add an O to it. So comodo is how you, and I hope I'm even enunciating properly because there's an accent over that first O, is how you say comfortable. So now I am mucho comodo saying, that's probably not right. It's probably supposed to be muy comodo, very comfortable. See, still learning. Okay, the third one gonna have y'all cracking up. I got a whole story. Okay, so the last word that I was running around here proud, okay, to be saying to perfect strangers for months. I was saying this, right? And in Uber, you know, when you get in the Uber, people make small talk. They often talk about the weather. They want to know where you're from. And they ask you about the food. Now, I live in a part of Mexico that ain't really Mexican. They're more Mayan and Yucatecan, because I'm in the Yucatan, right? And the foods here are not the traditional Mexican food that you are accustomed to. Here they have like salbutes and pakchuk and things like that. I think that's a dish because I don't really eat out a whole lot. But when I first got here, they had this dish, and it's a flat tortilla, and it's got like turkey on it, which I'm not a meat eater, but when someone brings me something that's traditional, I don't mangle it. It's got vegetables on it, and if I recall correctly, there was a steamed beet. And I was like, you know what, this is not bad. Even though I'm not a meat eater, it's not bad. So when the Uber drivers would ask me about what it was that I liked, I would tell them, oh, me gusta panocha. And again, those of you that speak Spanish, you're probably rolling right now, right? So let me tell y'all what panocha is. I am, first of all, bald-headed, like not even a stitch of hair on my head, running around Mexico telling people, this is going to be a little vulgar, that I like to eat pussy. The proper word is panucha. That's the dish, not panocha or panocho, okay? And so I had been saying this for like 6 or 7 months, and I went to a party and I said it at a party with a friend who is local but had lived in the U.S. And he was like, you like what? And I said it again, and he was like, you realize that is, and I was like, oh, mortified that I have been running around here. I'm straight as an arrow, y'all. I just happen to be bald-headed. And I know folks was like, we know what she mean. And some people were probably like, damn, she bold. Like, she ain't conservative about it at all. But that, I got to get laughed at, and now I share the story because it's funny. And the way I remember the proper way now of what not to say is the bad word in Spanish is chocha, and this rhymes with panocha. Don't tell people you eat that unless you do. YouTube gonna ban me for this one. So now when they ask me, I say, oh, Joe is vegana, and they go, oh, sin carne? I think it was better when I was eating panocha than it was when I was not eating meat. But anyway, I hope you all got a good laugh off of this one. It was a little crass, but we all big kids here, right? You've heard worse. So anyway, if you are learning a language and you are learning it in your home country, but you have the opportunity to speak with a native speaker, do that. Get your embarrassments on out of the way. It's the only way you're going to learn the language. So if you haven't watched my other video, 8 reasons why you should learn a language, I'll put that up here as well. And then you guys can laugh at my mistakes, learn from my mistakes, and know that mistakes will be made, but lessons are learned. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you have not already hit that subscribe button, why have you not done so? I mean, I got nonsense shenanigans coming out the butt over here. Coming out of places that it shouldn't be coming out of. We got bichos and panochas and all kinds of nonsense. So make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.